Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence going to put it up right away.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Lawrence.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They don't want to waste his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. He hits Mooney going across the middle.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
The Lions at 9-2 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off.
And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running left, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9.
They'll drop to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And pass to Henry is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensive.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have moved out in front.
A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you plan on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Lawrence will throw.
Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Back to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this down near the 25. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. They'll try and run for it. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? This will be caught just inside the 10. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it was 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll get this off to Taylor.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the lock. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Now Lawrence on first down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And taken down just shy of the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge. So Frank Reich had it right as his guys win the challenge. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest right down at the 1-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
He's going to air one out. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On first down, Lawrence.
He finds Taylor, complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw. Lawrence, and caught by Henry. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A give for Taylor running right side. Finding room at midfield.
And some room to roam now. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 30.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They'll run on first down. Vick, they'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley.
And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Right back to him on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Pardon, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He completes it to Ridley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And this one too low. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are right back in this football game. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Lawrence. And this complete to Henry over the middle. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Now Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. The Colts on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, Lawrence, complete. It's Henry. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's able to get this
this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Complete to Mooney on the slant.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Here's Lawrence. A very quick pass to Ridley.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So here are the Lions to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
To throw again on second down. Lawrence gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Henry here. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Lawrence will throw. Locates Mooney on the out route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Lawrence's throw pulled in by Woods.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's second down.
Again, it's Lawrence. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
That's complete to Mooney. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
So he picks it in one end zone, brings it all the way down inside the red zone.
And he took a gamble, didn't he, Brandon? I mean, he intercepted that in the end zone. Could have taken a knee there. They get the ball on their own 20. Great job taking the ball away. But he takes that chance, brings it out, and boy, what a conversion that turned out to be.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Lions, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara,
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Eubanks, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And his kick is indeed good, and the opening drive of the game yields 3. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Escaping the pressure right.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Working from the gun, Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Good footwork at the 30. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Now Lance.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll try and run the option left side. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And Lance now to throw.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That that drive a long one, spanning 15 plays.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run the counter. Eubanks. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw.
And, incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
There he goes left side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted.
Marcus Jones picks it.
Able to avoid him.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Lance going to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lance looking to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey
calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll drop to throw. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Eubanks. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeffrey Simmons providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overcome.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Lance again. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the gut, McCaffrey. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Lance.
And this one's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as young.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Lance.
Olave holds it in.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So on trots the field goal unit. And wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
4 yards remain for second down.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try the left side. Eubanks. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2nd and 6. McKinnon here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty again. And, oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Lance forced. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. They can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That one good for 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Diablos are able to cut into that deficit.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
On third down, Lance. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 15. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2nd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Diablos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that one a long 11-play drive. No return there from Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And Lance now to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Second and 5. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They're going to look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Lance back to throw.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And they take a knee.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.